Today we're going to automate our lead generation and our sales prospecting using Craigslist. So stay tuned. Hey, it's Jaime with Echo Real Estate Advisors. I'm quite excited about this next video because it goes back to two of my favorite websites, Craigslist and If This, Then That. So if you've been following this channel for a little while now, you know that I'm a big fan of systems, of processes, of automations, something that'll just work without me behind the mouse, without me having to actually do anything outside of the initial setup, of course. So as we're looking on Craigslist, there's a whole slew of people just dumping listings, dumping just a bunch of information into Craigslist every single moment. So it can be overwhelming when you're trying to look for those for sale by owners type people, when you're looking for deals that you're trying to purchase. So for you investors that are looking for properties that may be on a discount or that you may be able to just pick up across the wherever you're farming, Craigslist is a go-to for you. However, there's a lot of the junk leads. There's a lot of the junk opportunities for you because either they're just fake or just written incorrectly. No images are attached. So you just scrolling through Craigslist can be a defeating purpose and very overwhelming. Now, from a agent perspective, if you're looking for people that are for sale by owners, this is a great spot to get that information. You can go over to Zillow and find the for sale by owners there, or you can just drive around, so drive for dollars and try to get leads that way. But Craigslist is a great place to get those types of listings. So essentially you're creating your sales prospecting list. And again, if you're logging in, it can be very overwhelming because every single moment there's a new listing. There's not every moment, every single second there's a new listing. Whenever you, even on the other side, whenever you're posting your own listings, they can get to the end very, very quickly. So there are other videos in this channel specifically on how to get Craigslist leads from your own listings. But this specific video is designed for more real estate investors that are looking for properties that may be for sale, and also for real estate agents that are targeting for sale by owners that want to make that call, want to have that outreach and have the conversation of, hey, why go sell by owner when you can be using me as your listing agent? So let's jump in. If you have a Craigslist account, even if you don't, this is the landing page for you. This is what you're going to see. And I believe I'm already logged in. I think that's about right. All right, what you're going to do at this point is go to Real Estate for Sale. And you're going to see a whole gamut of listings. A lot of these listings were just recently uploaded in the past minute, in the past 5 minutes, past 10 minutes. So there's a lot of listings on here. Now you see here there's no picture. And you're gonna see here just a very, I doubt that's the actual picture, maybe not. Maybe there is, maybe not. But you're gonna see people are gonna post, they're gonna post whatever they're gonna post. They're gonna either put some pictures or not. They're going to put a description or they're not. They're going to put their phone number or they're going to use the Craigslist email. So the first step for you is going to be, if you're new to Craigslist, even if you're not, before you deploy this strategy, go on here and see what type of postings are occurring. See what types of keywords are being input into the listing. So for example, off market. There's a lot of posts and listings that say off market. Now, if you're a real estate agent, you're going to have a different motivation than your investor that's looking for properties. It's going to be different. So there's different keywords. What's important for this video is to show you the process, and then you're going to fine tune it to what you want it to be ultimately. Now, great off market. So there's that off market again. and you're just going to go through and see what common themes you're looking at. So this looks like an actual builder. And there's that homework. But for this to work, you're going to go over to, on the left-hand side, you're creating your own search criteria. It's nothing new. You've done it for ages in whatever website that you're logging into. Now, the mindset that you need to have when you're creating this here is, what is most beneficial for me? This is an automation. This is a time saver for you. This is going to weed out some junk that you're used to seeing on here, and this is going to really going to speed up your prospecting and your lead generation, because what you're creating here is a notification that's going to end up in your email inbox as soon as that ideal post comes in. So if you've been on Craigslist, or if you're going to be on Craigslist, there's going to be certain things that you look for in each post. So that's going to make you want to click on it, and then you start whatever you're looking for. If you're a agent and want to target the for sale by owners, then for sale by owners are keywords that you're going to want to include. If you're looking at those listings that are just investment opportunity, those types of keywords, then that's what you're going to target. So you are shortcutting and getting anything that you place on the search area, you're fine-tuning it to where you only get those quality prospects, you only get those quality leads into your inbox without you having to be in front of Craigslist every single morning, midday, evening, and midnight. So depending on when you get on Craigslist. All right, so for this example, we're going to do has image. We want only properties that have an image. Our farm is about 25 miles from our office. The price. This is where you're going to weed out a lot of junk. If you put 0 or nothing on the minimum price, then you're going to get inundated with a ton of properties. So what you could do at this point is, if there is a minimum that you at least want to see on there, go ahead and put it. If you know that you want to, of course you want to spend as little as possible, but at least put 1. But if you already know that your ceiling is most likely a property that I want to get into as an investor is probably going to be about $10,000. I'm not going to be able to get something, or I'm not looking for something that's just so junkish or just so beaten down that it's not worth my time to even have that conversation. But on the max end, I don't want to spend over $100,000 on the property itself. So that is more on you. That is more on you to decide what your strategy is, but know that don't leave the minimum price blank. You're just going to get a bunch of junk. You're going to get your inbox inundated. Essentially, your inbox is going to become the new Craigslist. So you don't want that. Leave the bedrooms blank, because a lot of people, when they're posting, they leave those types of details blank. So don't miss out on those opportunities. Bathrooms, same thing. Square feet, same thing. So certainly don't do that. Available dates, all dates. And then depending on your strategy, whatever you want that to be, but I leave those blank. I update the search. Now you see here, Louisville, 1 house, 2 lots with pool. Dallas, flip, rent. And then you just go through. You're going to see mostly trailers, but depending on your strategy, it's going to spit out results. If you were looking for those properties that are at least $150,000 and your cap is $500,000, if you're more on the for sale by owner type of strategy that you want to target those types of properties, then a different result is going to come out, as you can see here. All right, so we've already updated the search. This is what makes this entire system work. You're going to control, C, which is control copy, you're going to come over here to if this, then that. If you see my Twitter video on how to get leads from Twitter in an automated way and in a free way, then you've already been introduced to if this, then that. If not, know that if this, then that. I need to stop saying that. Know that this website will automate a lot of the tasks for you that is within its platform. So what I mean by that is when you type in Craigslist, it'll show you some automations that it's capable of doing within this website. So when you go here, you see get an email whenever a new Craigslist post matches your search. Receive an email from a new Craigslist posting, and then you see different variations of that, which essentially are automations that if this, then that is able to accomplish for you. If you go to Facebook, as an example, automatically change your Twitter profile pic when you update your Facebook photo. So if you're constantly updating your Facebook photo, this can automatically go over to Twitter and do that for you. So again, these are automations. You can play around with it. There's a certain amount of tasks that it can do free every single month. So feel free to check it out. It doesn't cost anything to enroll. Again, you get some certain tasks, a certain amount of tasks free, so take advantage of that. But if you're going to upgrade, know that there is a cost to it. I don't know what it is, but it's as simple as searching for it here. Okay, so we are going to go to Craigslist. Maybe I should just spell it. Craigslist. And we're going to go to receive an email from new Craigslist postings from a specific search. You can click on that. All right, and it'll give you some instructions, which we've already done that. We've already come over here and selected our specific search that we want to look at every single time. So there, once a new listing or a new post hits the criteria that we just gave it, which was has some images within 25 miles of the zip code, price, again, we didn't put bedrooms or anything else. If you want to get more specific, then by all means do. But if there's a new post or a new listing that hits Craigslist, I want to be notified. And I want to be notified via email. We're going to turn it on. And then you can specify here. I don't do it because it's pretty straightforward and they do a good job of explaining. But if you wanted to put a bit more posts, 25 miles from 75208. You want to be a little bit more detailed about what you're doing, then you can certainly do that there. Now we go back to the Control V, which this is a search. Again, how I got this link was up here. Once you fill in everything on your search criteria, you be sure to update the search because that's going to refresh the URL, which is ultimately going to drive everything. Now you get to select. Oh, now my battery is running low. You select which email you want it to be sent to, and you press save. Okay. Now how you're going to find out if it's working is, what was the problem here? All right, here it is. Now, how are you going to find out if it's working? There it is, it's working. The only way that you're going to find out if it's working is when you're receiving the notifications. If you find that you're not getting any new postings or any new emails, then chances are you either messed up or you put so many criteria that it didn't populate any results. you can see that the search that we did a few seconds ago, does populate some results. And you see November 5th, November 5th, November 5th, November 5th, November 5th. So it's only a matter of time when you should start seeing some results. So if you don't receive any notifications in the next minutes or hours, then know that you may have messed up with your URL. So you're going to have to come back and fix it and address it there. Because as far as the search isn't broken because it's produced over 3,000, and you see a lot of them are here in the same day, like quite a few of them. So in the next couple of minutes, you should start seeing a notification directly into your inbox from if this then that. So if you don't see it, then something's wrong. Come back and fix it then. But that's essentially it. This is how you automate your lead generation. If you're an investor looking for properties that are off market, then this is what you can do on Craigslist. So you're getting updated the moment that a new property comes and is posted on Craigslist, you're aware of it, so you can do that outreach and increase your portfolio. If you're a buyer, if you want to be a listing agent and you see some for sale by owners, some FSBOs, then you certainly would be looking for those types of opportunities. And every time a new listing comes on the market or is posted here on Craigslist, then you're notified and you can reach out to them and then do your whole script that you have ready to convert a for sale by owner to an agent represented listing. So if there's any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to drop them below. There's links to you won't need the Craigslist, but there's links to everything that you saw here today in the description below. Feel free to share, comment, subscribe, like, just show it to anybody and everybody, this video to anybody and everybody that could use the information within. And thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.